Alright, it all hardened right now, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna trim all this excess piece off, which I purposely did. I left it for a reason, because it's easier for me to curve it and sand it down, because again, it's gonna go to the door like that, so it doesn't really matter that these excess pieces right here. So right now, I'm gonna use my Dremel to sand all this stuff down right now, alright? So, just sand this edge down real quick. So I'm sanding it down right now. Alright. I'm going to get back to you real quick until I'm done, alright? Alright, I got to where I did all the edgings, took all that stuff out with my cutting wheel. So now I'm going to get the stone and try to see if I can get some more of these spots, these hard spots right here. So when I'm done with that, I'm going to sand it down with some 80 grit. And then I'm going to smooth it out. Then I'm going to start with the Bondo process. If you can't hear me right now, I do apologize. I got a mask on, so I don't want to breathe all this fiberglass stuff. My fiberglass is not all as awesome as it should be, but it looks crappy now, but guarantee when I'm done, it'll look nice. So bear with me, alright guys? Alright, I'm still sanding down. I got the edges looking smoother, so it's starting looking right now. So I'm gonna keep on sanding down. I got some 60 grit. I tried with 80 grit, but the 80 grit wasn't working as good. I didn't want to break it down as much as I want. But the 60 grit is getting smoother is what I want. So when I'm done with the 80 grit, I'm gonna drop it down to another 120 grit. And then I'm gonna smooth it down one more time again. Alright. So I'm gonna try hitting it one more time, finish this up real quick. As you can see, it's starting to take shape as I want it to. Like I said earlier, it didn't look good at first, but my fiberglass is decent. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm one of the best, but I can hold my own as far as doing some fiberglass. So again, I'm gonna take it down real quick and finish this up, all right? So I'm hitting some 60 grit. All right, it's starting to come along real quickly. Right now, as you can see, from before to now, I had to sand with my hand from here because my sander couldn't get through some of these crevices. So I did a drop fit earlier too. I'm not showing you guys that because I had paused this my camera real quick so I could do all this. So as you can see, it's starting to come along. So I'm gonna hit it one more good time again by hand, get it as smooth as I can, and then I'm gonna mix some Bondo up, and I'm gonna put some Bondo on this so I can actually get it even more smoother. But right now, I taken it down real good, so it's looking good. It's looking real smooth. So if I wanted to actually hit it with a couple more sanders, like sandpaper, which I might just do that, then hit it with some Bondo, I might do that. But it's a spot I know I'm gonna hit it with some Bondo, like right in here where these holes are at. I'm gonna hit it there. But I might hit it with some 80 grit also to bring it back down to see where I sit. Then I'll see how much Bondo I'm gonna use. But right now it's looking good, so I'm gonna hit this spot also right here and good to go. And I'm gonna do the back. I don't really like how the back looks. I'm gonna just cut all these off right here with my die grinder so I can get it real flush and smooth, because when I try to press it on, it's kind of hard to press back on again. So I'm gonna get rid of all these stuff with my die grinder and stuff like that. But like I said, I'm gonna hit it one more good time with some 80 grit, and this was 60 grit all the way around. And with the 60 grit, it made it boil a lot smoother. So remember I told you it didn't look good, but it's starting to look better. So give it some time. I'm gonna make it look real good. Like I said, my fiberglass is not all that, but at least I can hold my own. So I'm gonna still working with the 80 grit right here. So I'm gonna hit some 80 grit real quick so I can break it down. So I'll see you in a few seconds. What time it is right now? Yeah, I got that dolphin flag. Alright, it's about 5:02, so I got like 20 minutes before I take my son to go football practice. So I'm gonna hit as much as I can. Alright. So far, I took it down. The reason why it looks so dark gray, like almost like the fleece was on here. It's because I took a wet rag and wiped all the dust out. So I don't got no air blower. So right here, it's starting to dry up right now. You can start to see the coloration come back together again. But it's actually getting really smooth. So I started from 60 grit all the way to 100 grit. So with some still bumps and stuff like that. And I'm gonna use the Bondo to actually fill in some of that high spots and low spots. So you can see here in the crevice. You can see this crevice right there. So it's like shotgun blast, but that's cool because they're small and minute. So that's actually a good thing because you want it this small, minute, and you want it to where the Bondo fills in all that stuff up. If you guys are watching this, you guys already know how to do this. If not, then this is gonna be new to you guys. Right here, again, I'm not gonna use the locking mechanism, so I'm gonna Bondo this whole thing right here. So I'm gonna put a little cardboard box right here and Bondo here. What I'm gonna do is put a strip of light through here. So it's gonna be one of those LED railing lights. Oh, sorry about that. It's gonna be an LED railing light going right here. I'm gonna stop it with some Bondo from here to here. So I'm gonna fill it with some Bondo, and I'm gonna use some cardboard box to actually hold it in place. I ran out of fiberglass, so I can't do that part. So if anything, I'll fiberglass it and then just hit it from here. So the reason I'm doing this for is because the lighting was right here. It's a little small dot, which is right here, and it's supposed to light up this piece right here, and it wasn't doing anything at all. So I took that lighting out and I put it somewhere else to good use. But what I'm gonna do, like I said, I'm gonna Bondo this whole piece right here, stick a light going through right here, like a lighting strip going through here, and have it going through here. That lighting strip will be wired to the actual lighting mechanism, which is 100% easy to do. It's not hard to do. All you can do is two ways. You can either have it to where it's going to a lead and have a switch to turn it on when you need it, or have it going to your light switch, which is still easy to do. So I'm gonna have it go to my light switch, so when the light comes on, this comes on. So it'll be like a thin strip of lighting going here. So I'm gonna put that there. And I'm almost just about done. So like I said, I gotta take my son to football practice, so I'm gonna hit it up when I'm done. But you can see some parts right here. It's not too. I already dry fitted it again, so it fits good. So I'm actually good to go. I'm actually happy with this what's going on. And again, just in case if you fast forward, you didn't know what I was doing this for. Reason being why I'm doing it for is because there's a lot of cracks, and I think you can see some of the cracks. So a crack was going through here, another crack right there, and I glued those in place. But if anything, it'll just broke out. So there's a crack going through here, a crack going all the way through here, going through here. You can see where this piece is missing. So nothing was holding the screw into place. So basically, it was still hanging out its hinges. So that's what I'm doing that for. And there was some small little cracks coming where the switch mechanism was at. So instead of me buying another one, I decided to fix this with my fiberglassing it. And again, the reason why I'm doing it for is because fiberglass is easy, and I had a little bit of resin left over and a whole bunch of fiberglass sheet left over. So might as well not put them to good use and put it on. So right now it's looking good from looking kind of crappy from earlier with all that fleece hair going everywhere. So again, I'm gonna take it down. I might send it one more time again with some 100 grit. But you can see at the 180 grit. Hope I zoom this back out. Yep. Some 100 grit and some 80 grit, 100 grit, and 60 grit. So I can bring it down to another 300 grit and go all the way to 1500 grit. But I'm gonna wait till I get the Bondo pieces in, and I'm gonna hit it with 200 grit again. The whole thing with 200 grit with some Bondo. And then if there's still more high spot, I got some filler I can put it on there, and I'm just gonna hit that at 400 grit to 1000 grit. And if it's still some more, I'm gonna put a little bit more filler on, which should be like minute, which I'm counting for some more spots. I'm gonna put some more filler, and I'm gonna hit it with 1000 grit. That's a Nova back there, yo. So anyway, I'm gonna do that, knock that out. So like I said, I'm about to take my son to practice. Hell yeah. I'm also gonna take these parts off. I already started doing some more, so I'm gonna take this off and right here. So I'm gonna put you on hold so I can do this because I can't do two things at once with the camera and using the Dremel. So put you on hold for a second. All right, I hit it with some Bondo right quick. I know I told you guys I was gonna hit it with some Rondo. Basically, Rondo is Bondo and resin put together, which is a made up thing. Don't even try to Google it because it's BS. It's just made up. Again, Bondo mixed with resin, and it's supposed to be like a self-leveling. Well, like I said, I ran out of resin, so that kind of backfired. But I still put the Bondo on. Yeah, it looks kind of crappy now, but again, I only put it on the spots where it had low spots and high spots at. So basically, it's really smooth already. Like I told you, I sanded it down from 60, 80, 100, and I also took it down to another 200, and I hit it down just slightly with 300, so I got it smooth. So it's a little bit hot spots. But what I wanted to do is just make sure it's smooth. So now it's gonna be real smooth, and this is the way I kind of like it because now I know where I want to hit my spots at and where I need to go to. So like I told you earlier, I'm gonna put this in. There's gonna be a little light right there. So I'm gonna fix that divot, so don't worry about it, it's gonna go away. And I'm gonna smooth all this out. So I'm gonna let it dry up a little bit, and then I'm gonna hit it up real nice. So again, it looks like ugh right now, but trust me, once you start playing with it and start doing it, you can form it your way. And that's the fun thing about Bondo and fiberglass. You can form it to wherever you want it to be. So it may look like crap right now, but at the end of the day, when you fix it and you sand it down, you can shape it the way you want it, and it goes to how you want to. So it depends on how much love you put into it. So it's almost done. Just give it a little 20, 30 more minutes till it dries up. When it dries up, then hit it up. All right. Sorry this is taking a little longer than expected, but hey, some of this stuff takes time. All right, but it's looking good. All right, it's looking good. I mean, it's still the crack. It's gonna be extra smooth. Well, when it's smooth, I'm gonna actually put some texture paint on it because it looks kind of weird if it's smooth and the other side is not smooth. So we're gonna do that. So I'm gonna let it dry up a little bit more, another 20, 30 more minutes. Then I'm gonna sand it and then wet sand it. So I'll catch you guys later.